please listen to the rules and procedures that will follow tonight's meeting.
Good evening, and welcome to tonight's meeting of the Town of Babylon Zoning Board of Appeals. The following is the procedure that will be followed tonight. The matters will be called in the order they appear on the calendar, with adjourned matters being called at the end of the regularly scheduled matters. Matters cannot be heard prior to their published scheduled time. When your matter is called, please submit the affidavit of posting to the secretary and proceed to the podium and give your name and address. The chairperson will then swear you in and read into the record information we have from your application, comments from various town departments, and any correspondence received on your application. The chairperson will then ask you to make whatever presentation you wish to make to the board. After you have made your presentation, the board will ask whatever questions the board deems appropriate, and then we will ask for comments from the public. If you wish to speak for or against an application, we ask that you wait until you're acknowledged. Come forward, give us your name and address, tell us where your property is in relation to the property that's in question tonight, and then please direct your comments to the board, not the applicant or the applicant's representative. We have to keep a record, and we cannot do that if there are people talking over each other or cross conversations. If someone has spoken for or against an application, and they have said exactly the same thing that you wish to say, it will have the same force and effect in the record if you give your name and address, are sworn in, and say that you join in those comments. If you have anything additional to say, please don't hesitate to do so, but keep in mind that you will be given only one opportunity to speak. After the public has spoken, the board may ask the applicant to come back to answer any questions that may have come up as a result of the public comments, or for the applicant to summarize. When the applicant comes back to answer any additional questions, if that happens, that does not start a second round of public comments. Once the matter has been heard, various things may occur. The board may decide the application immediately. It may reserve decision. If the board reserves decision, that does not mean the matter is approved or denied. It just means that the board needs more time to decide, may want to go out and look at the site again, or might want to review the documents and testimony further before making a decision. In either event, the applicant will receive the board's decision in writing shortly after the board makes its decision. If the application is approved, that does not mean that you can then go ahead and start construction or whatever it is that you requested from the board. You will have to wait for the building permit to be obtained from the building department before your go-ahead. On some occasions, the matter may be continued for another night. If it is continued, in most cases it will be for the submission of documents, a new survey, new plans, or something of that nature. If that's the case, no one needs to come back on the new date. The documents will be submitted and no further testimony will be taken. On rare occasions, a matter may be continued for future testimony. If that's the case, then people would have to come back to testify. If matters are adjourned at an open meeting on the scheduled date of hearing, no further notice need be given unless specifically required by the board on the date the adjournment is granted. 3 rules that may affect your ability to proceed tonight. 1. If the sign was not posted for 10 days, we cannot hold the hearing tonight. 2. If you commence this proceeding while you own the property, but no longer own the property, and you are here now to continue with the application, you will need either the written consent of the new owner or the new owner to be present for the hearing. This situation could come about if you sold your house or building, money was held in escrow at closing for a certificate of occupancy or permit, and you're here tonight to clear that up. Lastly, if your application is a commercial application and it's other than a renewal and there is more than one tenant in the building, then you need your landlord to be here. Is there any applicant that has any difficulty with those situations and would need an adjournment tonight?
Is there anyone that would need an adjournment? Please rise and join the board in the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, before we begin tonight, there is one adjournment on our agenda. It's application 2659. The property is located on Lake Drive in Wyandanch. Is anybody here on that application? That's being adjourned to June the 4th. First application tonight is application 2660 of Jacqueline Adelson, property located in West Babylon. Name and address for the record, please. Okay, and you affirm to tell the truth? For the record, we have a planning division memo dated April 28, 2026, environmental control memo dated May 6, 2026. If approved, this application will not result in significant impact. Excuse me. We have a survey by Islandwide Surveys dated April 20th, 2022. Plans by Todd O'Connell dated December 1st, 2025. 6 photographs, and we have the affidavit of posting. What would you like to tell us about the application?
Nikki, can we just test the mic first?
Hold on one second.
Chris, can you make sure that that one's not muted?
Me? Better?
Yes.
Sorry.
There we go.
All right, thank you guys, I appreciate it. Yeah, so we are just actually filing a building permit application for an 250 square foot extension within the footprint of the home. The issue was the front portico is not in compliance with a 30 feet setback, and also they have a back concrete patio that puts them above the lot coverage. So we had filed everything through the portal, which actually seems to be working amazing. And we were here today just to obviously discuss that.
Okay, thank you. Turn the hearing over to Mr. Shepherd.
How are you?
Good, Mr.
And
Chairman.
just for the record, your relationship to them?
We're the contractor.
Okay, thank you. And do you know when the porch was constructed?
So we have every piece of paperwork. An older woman sold the home about 2 years ago to the current homeowners. Everything else we have COs on. We did a FOIL request. We just couldn't find any information on the front portico. Based on the siding and everything like that, it was probably within the last 10 years. But they only bought the home about 2 years ago.
Okay, and we're just putting what are we?
So the extension's going. If you look to the left there, where the railing system is, that's the basement entrance. The extension's going right there. It's not going past the footprint on the left, and it's not going past the actual main house on even the porch on the front elevation.
And you feel that it's in character with the neighborhood?
Yeah, absolutely. The woman that redid the house initially, the older woman, she did a great job in renovating. I believe that left side actually was an extension. She put a detached garage on the right. They have a big piece of property, as you can see on the left. Even if I have another photo that's there that I could show you, the front porch on maybe one more. The neighbors to the right there, significantly further to the road than they are. So the front porch, or the portico as it currently resides, is definitely set back more off the road, about 33 feet compared to the neighbors. But I don't think anything aesthetically would be an issue.
You don't know.
There you go. There, if you see the brick portico,
I see, yeah.
or the
But
brick
we
front
don't know if that was approved by this board, do we?
Oh no, of course, no.
All right. Would you agree that the front porch not be further enclosed?
Absolutely not. As is.
Mr. Chairman, I have no further questions.
Any other questions from the board?
Will you guys be adding another basement entrance?
No, so the entrance now will be on the interior of the home. They have no access to the basement from the interior now. It's only the exterior. So basically what we're going to do is, as that comes off, it's just going to be a bathroom there. Where that AC unit and window is now is the living room. Just kind of enclose that and make the basement entrance via the interior of the home.
Is basement just going to be storage use only, mechanical,
Correct.
et cetera? Mm-hmm. No bathroom?
No, there's no bathroom down there.
Would anyone like to be heard on this application? For the record, there are none. That's good.
Mr. Chairman, I'll make a motion to approve application 26-60 with the condition that the front porch not be further enclosed.
Second.
Favor.
Aye.
Good luck.
Thank you. Before I leave, do we have to do anything to sign off on not enclosing the front porch?
No, it'll be a condition.
Okay, thank you so much.
Next application is application 2662 of Dawn Ronco, property located in North Amityville.
Good
Name and
evening.
address for the record, please.
John Rucco, 13 Adrian Court, Amityville, 11701.
Okay, and do you affirm to tell the truth?
Yes.
For the record, we have a Planning Division memo dated April 28, 2026, Environmental Control memo dated May 6, 2026. You should have a copy of this. You would need a construction activity agreement would be required pursuant to stormwater management. You might need, if you're going to pump out for the pool and stuff like that. Just
Okay.
be aware. We have a survey by Lab Crew Engineering dated 11/2025, and plans also by Lab Crew Engineering dated October 7, 2025. 5 photographs and an affidavit of posting. Okay, would you like to tell us about the application?
So I'm applying to put in a built-in pool and an outdoor kitchen, and then also pave the yard. Is basically, yeah.
Turn the hearing over to Mr. Parodi.
Good evening, how you doing?
Good evening.
So, before we start, if we were to approve this application, would you agree that all pavers patios maintain a minimum of 2 feet setback?
I would agree to it, but I would also ask if it's possible for me to go as close as possible to the fence. And the reason I'm asking that, 110 is right behind me, and I have 2 French bulldogs. They keep digging under the fence, and they're getting out into the yards behind me. One of them almost got hit by a car the other day. The neighbors behind me are like getting aggravated. We've put stuff behind there, and they managed to still get out to 110. So that's why I would ask if I can go as possible to the fence. If you guys don't agree, I do understand, and I will do the 2 feet off.
Unfortunately,
am requesting
yeah, I'm sorry, but unfortunately, it's 2 feet is the requirement.
Okay, what's fair is fair.
Also, so your yard, you're pretty much all, the pool and patio covers everything. You're at 51.7 as far as the percentage of the total lot area. Can you bring it down to 40? Because you're pretty much a concrete jungle back there. It's all concrete.
Yeah, well, yeah, because there's already, so I don't know if you want to go to the pictures, and then I can kind of explain where the patio already is, the concrete patio. That's where the kitchen will be going, and then the pool will be on the right-hand side, and then there is still grass that would be there. So, yeah, you see where the concrete is? That's where the kitchen's gonna go, but more closer to the house. I was requesting that the rest of it be pavers as well, due to allergies and stuff like that. My husband has asthma and is allergic to grass. So we were requesting for the yard to be all pavers.
Yeah, I mean, you're already over 30% to 20% allowed. If you can go down just 10%, that'd be great, just to 40.
So what are you requesting?
So you would need new plans to show us where you're going to be cutting off the concrete, where the pavers and patio.
So how much has to be left grass?
Just 10%, just take away 10% where it's only 40% of the lot area.
So
that you-
10% would have to be left grass, is what you're saying?
Yes,
11.7.
11.7 actually. Thank you, Stephen.
I'm just gonna write that down.
Huh?
I said, how do you know that?
I'm pretty good at numbers.
11.7,
11.7, yes, to bring it down to 40%.
40%, and 2 feet off the fence line.
And then you would need new plans and then submit it to the planning board.
Okay, so you need new plans, and I submit them on the online portal?
Correct.
Okay.
I have no further questions unless.
Any other questions from the board?
I just have one suggestion, Mr. Chairman. Maybe instead of grass, you can try bluestone rocks. You know, they're pervious, the water goes through it, which is our concern. And then maybe your poodles, your dogs won't dig it up.
Yeah, I hope so. Okay, all right, I will try that.
The big bluestones,
Okay,
they're cheap enough too, but
all right. Thank you.
just a suggestion.
No
I
problem.
have no further questions.
Would anyone like to be heard on this application? The record, there are none, so we're going to close the hearing. We're going to reserve decision. We'll keep the record open, so submit a new plan, and then we can move on the application.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Have a good night.
Next application is application 2664 of Nicholas DeStefano and Nancy DeStefano as co-trustees of the DeStefano Family Irrevocable Trust, property located in West Babylon. Name and address for the record.
Nick DiStefano, 50 Watson Avenue, West Babylon.
Okay, and do you affirm to tell the truth?
Yes, sir.
For the record, we have a Planning Division memo dated April 28, 2026, Environmental Control memo dated May 6, 2026. You should be aware of the wetlands survey by Eagle Island Surveying dated April 2nd, 2025. Also by them, we have plans dated same date also as April 2nd, 2025. 5 photographs and an affidavit of posting. What would you like to tell us about the application?
Sure. So we're looking to do a 21-foot round semi-in-ground pool on the east side of the property. The property is very narrow in what would be considered the backyard, so there's no opportunity to put a pool there. I meet the setback for the front of the property from the north, but on the right side, the east side of the property, it's considered a paper street, which I didn't know anything about what that even was until now. But that is where the wetland is, so Litchfield doesn't actually have a physical road there, it's just a paper road. The likelihood of that ever being built is probably very low because of the protected wetland. And so I'm only able to get 20 foot from the property line, not 50 on that side. So that's why I'm here today. In addition, on the wetland, I have a DEC, New York State DEC permit application separately. That's in process.
Okay, that's good. Thank you. Turn the hearing over to Mr. Shepherd again.
How are you?
Good, thank you.
Good. Very well kept, nice house. You're putting in the pool, right?
Yes.
I have no further questions, Mr. Chairman.
Any other questions from the board?
And my dog is too small to dig, so,
She got that swamp next to you.
yeah.
Would it?
Yep.
Okay, you know.
Yeah, I'm not going to upset the New York State DEC. So I've been in contact with them just to get status. It's still in process, so.
Okay. All right, would anyone like to be heard on this application? For the record, there are none. Good, good.
Mr. Chairman, I'll make a motion to approve application 26-64.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Good luck.
Thank you, everybody. Have a good night.
You too. That ends the live streaming portion of our meeting. We'll now continue on with the remainder